All right, we are live. All right, Crimson Lacrosse fans, JV action here, getting ready to get started in a few minutes once the referees come on over from the Fernbrook Fields in the JVB game. Andover Huskies in town wearing the all black, the Lady Crimson in the all white tonight. Senior night, if you're out, you need something to do, get on here for senior night. Jade Isaacson, Hadley Kudla, Sosie Van Wyk, and one more. Who's the other senior? Kylie Sundberg, that's right. Kylie Sandberg. Yep, so 4 seniors, we'll honor them. I'm not sure if it's before the game, halftime, after the game, but either way, last home game. Regular season home game, that is. We should be, I would assume, hosting a section game, if not 2. I don't know if we'll get all 3 before we get away this state tournament, but that'll be coming up here. We have one more regular season game on Wednesday, and that's for the conference championship. Well, pending tonight's result, but Champlain Park undefeated in the Northwest Suburban, as is Maple Grove, so shaping up if we can take care of business tonight against Andover. 2 undefeated teams going for the Northwest Suburban Conference Championship game Wednesday night from Champlain Park Municipal Stadium. I believe 7 o'clock varsity start for that one, 5:30 JV. All right, the JVB girls wandering in. We'll get an update of the result from Field 2 at Fernbrook Fields. Oh, okay. I'll just turn it off. Okay. Yep, when I need to. Perfect. All right, JVB got a victory. They said roughly 7-2 over the Andover Husky JVB team, so good start on the night for the Crimson. The JVB girls showing up, that means the refs got to be on their way over here shortly. There's 1. There's 2. We'll give them a second to get their gear, get situated, and then we'll get this thing going. Not cold, not warm. It was sunny, now it's cloudy, but it's most definitely, as always, up on the hill here in Maple Grove, windy. Windy as always. I don't think we've had a game without wind, and I doubt we ever will. All right, assuming the refs got to get their gear down, do a quick stick check, and then we will get underway. Hard to see it, but if the view we got right now off to the north and west, or the north and east, on the upper left-hand corner, a lot of construction going on over at the high school. The roof of the athletic area, weight room, and the far classrooms are all torn up, beat up, but they're getting ready to go and build these new facilities, new classrooms, new entrance, all sorts of fun stuff over there over the course of the summer. Most definitely windy tonight. All right, ref's doing a quick little stretch.
Using his chair.
Yep. No, I'm not. You can have it. folks, we're back here. We're finally getting ready to go. Our referees have made their way on over. They've done the talk with the captains, checking some sticks, and then we'll get ready to go with this baby. All right, Crimson are ready. Huskies just about there, and then we will get this thing going. Just a few minutes delayed, just waiting for the referees. They, I think they run at least double, if not triple duty on these nights. JVB, JV, and then some varsity action. All right, middies will send out Lucy Wheeler to take the draw. Nijelski and Ewalt, the other two midfielders on the circle. Attack. Levia Johnson, Lauren Black, Ashley Dorn, Hannah Mayeden. Defense to get us going. We got Stein, Brown, Platt, and Kulsher, I believe, over there, number 10. All right, Huskies start with 5D and 3 attack, but as we know, you can have 7 in the zone, so I'm sure one of those attacker will join the fray. Someone lost their goggles already. Lucy Wheeler right off the face-off. Lost her eye protection, but she's back into the play now. Crimson win the draw. Get it right up front. Lauren Black goes right in, gets a shot. I think it hit the far post and stayed out. Levia Johnson collects it. Lauren Black drove right in and got a quick shot away. All right, Crimson set up. Nijelski. Usually 2 Nijelskis on the field together, but right now I think we just got one of them, so makes my life a bit easier. Ewalt behind the net, looking for someone to cut through. Testing the defense over to Levia. Levia switches spots with a couple of girls, works her way around. Comes back over to Wheeler right out top. Andover packing it in defensively. Lucy tried to drive it in, got turned away. Pass wasn't handled by Johnson, a little off target. All right, Andover aggressively uses that hip. Levia will get control of it. Levia back to Nijelski. Oh, Nijelski, here she comes flying through. That girl's playing quick all over the place. One girl causing chaos for Andover right now. Hamayedin settles it down. Over to Dorn. right, Crimson setting up, looking for some cuts. There's one right through the middle. We missed it. Lauren Black now on the near side behind the goal line looking for a cutter. Najelski cuts through. Covered up nicely by Andover. All right, over to Humayden on the near side. Just about 2 minutes in. Crimson have had possession down in the Andover end the entire time. One shot away. A little off target, but we retain the possession. They keep cycling around and looking for the opening. Najelski cuts in, through one, through two. And over there to turn her back. Flips over to Ewalt. Ewalt, she looks to test the defense. She cuts through. 1-0 Crimson. Good patience by the Crimson, not forcing anything. Just worked it around till the Andover defense got out of shape, and Ewalt took advantage.
Number 61, winning Ewalt.
Good high shot up over the goalie's head on the, let's call it the blocker side for those hockey fans out there. Looks like the glove side would be on the goalie's left. All right, nice replays there on the broadcast. 7:10 left in the first. 1-0 Crimson. Lucy on the draw. Lucy wins another one. That's 2 in a row for Lucy Wheeler to get us all going the right way to start the game here. Lucy gets it, throws it over to Ewalt. Ewalt still outside the zone. Smartly gets it up ahead to Humayden and relieves the pressure. Crimson right back to work. Lauren Black. Over to Johnson. Johnson now. As soon as they go, Andover really doubles hard anytime there's a cut. They attack. They attack us. All right, Ewalt gets it over to Wheeler, who sets it up right out top. Right there, wide open. Nice. Good cut by Humayden. Good shot and good save by the goalie. Good pass, good cut, good save. And Crimson retain it. Levia Johnson picks it up in the scrum. Right back to work for the Lady Crimson here. Up 1-0. 6:16 left in the first. Oh, here comes the double from Andover. All right, I wonder if the varsity employs the same defense. Oh, a good cut through the middle. Now get pushed out wide. As soon as the double comes, they're cutting nicely. They're finding each other, but then Andover is able to just recover in time. Now Dorn. She gets it back behind Najelski. All right, here comes a double. Comes every time. Now a triple. Oh, right through the middle. Ewalt picks it up. Good pass. Right in the tape to Humayden, who buries it. 2-0 Crimson. Or was that Wheeler? Could have been Wheeler. We'll get the call here from Rich officially.
Going for the Crimson, number 68, Annie Humayden.
Nope, it was Humayden.
Assist from number 61, winning Ewing.
Halfway through the first quarter, Crimson up 2-0. Looks like the next set of middies ready to roll here. We'll let Lucy win one more draw. She's certainly scrapping for it, and then Andover does get that one. So Andover's going to bring it into some speed. 42 is the chaos creator for them. They got her out at midfield. Good backhanded catch there by number 7. Kalsher right there defensively. All right, Andover packs in the defense and we bring out and get aggressive. So different defensive styles here tonight. Andover will pack it in and double team on the cuts and the moves, and we play a lot of solo man-to-man. So different defensive strategies here. We come out well outside the, well, I don't even know what meter line that would be. 18 meter, let's call it. We come way out beyond it, and Andover packs it in inside the 12. Great defense there by Stein. Now Platt defensively behind the net. Avery Brown, cut right through the middle. Good catch by 42. Shot goes wide. Oh, give that to, oh boy. I thought Chicken got there. Sophia, I thought she made a run for it and got her stick out there to get us possession. Just a little bit beat by the Andover girl. All right, Avery Brown on 42 here. Avery Brown doing a nice job. 42 drives right in. All right, 2-1 Crimson. Next set of middies out. Ashley McGuire. Morgan Range. Taylor Vickerman will take the draw. All right, new forwards out there too. Nijelski, Glendy, Quinn, Martin, and Elsa Softich. And now we get some new defense. Holy cow, mass substitutions all over the place. Julia Peterson on, Soph T on, Avery and Kulsher stay. So 8 of the 10 change there. 2-1, 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Crimson lead. Looks like Andover did the same. They had a bunch of subs go. 42 is out, 7's out, so I know Andover made some changes. Soph T couldn't collect it. Morgan Range does. She spins and gets out of there. She's going to have to go. She's going to have all sorts of congestion. They got 4 Andover girls trying to run her down. Morgan's going to beat them all down the field. Morgan Range still going right into the heart of the defense. Good pass across to Quinn Martin. 3-1 Crimson. Great play by Morgan Range to pick it up, beat everyone down the field, pick up her head, find Quinn, who just buries it, makes it 3-1 right out front, all alone on top of the crease. Not the most graceful celebration out of those two, but goals are goals. We'll take them anyway, and celebration, little left to be desired, but we'll take it. 3-1. All right, buck and a half left, 3-1 Crimson here in the first quarter. All right, that draw goes right back to Ash McGuire. She can't quite get it. There's a battle. It goes into the zone now. Andover picks it up. Avery Brown was right there to slow it down and allow the middies to recover. Morgan now defensively. All right, they're going to get a infraction on the Crimson. 1 minute to go. Clock running, of course, here in JV action. We don't stop until there's 2 minutes left in the half. First and second halves. Andover. Great save by Sophia. Low shot, got down there. Ooh. The clear pass went just a touch high, but gets over to Nijelski, who's got no one around her. She picks it up, drops it. Now she's got all sorts of people around her. Oh, Nijelski's still trying to figure out what to do with it. There we go. Gets it over to Brown. Relieves the pressure. No, it's Stein. I'm sorry. Stein. Stein looks ahead. Good catch there by McGuire. McGuire drops it on the way in. Collects it again. Key was getting across the 30, so those defense from behind can't catch you. Morgan Range now surveying. 13 seconds to go. Right out front. Oh, Glendy couldn't get a strong shot away. Good cut. She tried to get a little flip shot there, and Andover was all over her defensively. That'll run out the first quarter. 3-1 after 1, Crimson lead. Ooh, it's a weak little horn tonight. All right, we'll be back for second quarter action in just a moment. All right, back for second quarter action. Sponsored tonight by the Lions Club. So thank you to all of our sponsors, but in particular our sponsor tonight, the Lions. Appreciate the support of Maple Grove Girls Lacrosse. We'll get all the sponsors here shortly once we get a break in the action, but second quarter is about to start. We're going to keep Vickerman, Range, and McGuire out there at midi. I assume the same group that finished the quarter will start this one. That's about what it looks like. Might have a couple of new defenders, but other than that, I think we're probably going to be about the same. Nope. Same defensive squad that finished the quarter. Still on out there. All right, illegal face-off. All right, Vickerman getting ready to square it up here for the Crimson. That one's away nicely. Range gets it. Just like in any sport, you got to forget, oh, we're going the other direction here to start the second quarter. Range gets it ahead nicely to Nijelski. Now over to Glendy. Back to Martin. Martin tests the circle, goes back over to Glendy. All right, Vickerman now. She's going to come up to Range at the top. All right, every time they start to test, Andover is not afraid to send that second girl. We just got to be ready to make the cut. That pass low. It's going to be saved by Glendy before it gets out of bounds. It is. Andover has no interest in chasing it down. They're just packing it in defensively, making us work. Quinn Martin drives right through. Charge, though. Charge on Quinn. Don't see that call often, but they got her for that one. Don't mind the aggressive play at all. Got to test that defense, especially when you get a gap. All right, Andover errant pass stays in the offensive zone, so we couldn't come and attack. Now we do. And ball's loose out at the 40. Creeping out to the 42. Crimson able to pick it up. Softy will collect. Nope, Softy will not collect quite yet. Now she, nope, still can't. All right, Softy, all sorts of traffic, all sorts of girls around her. Ball gets knocked away. What in the world? What in the wide world of sports? They blew the whistle and Andover took it and they didn't stop them. All right, that shot goes wide. Chicken will run it down. Crimson ball. All right, Sophia does this right thing, gets it away quickly to Sophia, who moves it up toward McGuire. McGuire through the middle to Softitch, who's gonna keep going, get across the 30. There we go, over to Glendy. Glendy now. Back to Vickerman. Andover sends multiple defenders playing that zone. Packed in zone defense. Wisconsin basketball fans, the Dick Bennett, Tony Bennett from Virginia, packed line defense. Just pack it in, make them shoot from the outside. Wait for mistakes. Right now, Crimson doing a nice job just being patient. Wait until something presents itself. Good cut there by McGuire. Moving away from Vickerman, though. Good choice by Taylor not to throw it. Quinn Martin moves right inside. Quinn's going to be able to pick it up. Good cut through the middle from Morgan Range, but Andover did a good job staying in front of Quinn there, not to let her get a pass away. All right, Quinn picks it up. Andover has no interest in going aggressively beyond the goal line to play defense. They want to stay out top and stay in front of the scoring zone. So Crimson, if they read it, they can work their ball around, work it around and find some cuts here. Just got to be patient. It's going to be a low-scoring affair if it continues in this fashion, which might be Andover's game. Morgan Range takes a great shot. Low. Goalie made a good save. Back behind the goal line again. Ashley McGuire all alone to pick it up, but back over to Range. Not there. Quinn Martin cuts right into the middle nicely. Shot goes off the crossbar high. Crimson retain possession with Glendy there. All right, over to Range. All right, got 2 cutters in and out. Got a third coming. All covered up. Good job by Morgan. There we go. Good cut. Circles back to the middle. Morgan right up front. Shoots. Another good save by the goalie on a low shot that bounced, and goalie got her stick down there to save it. All right, Andover gets it away. They're going to make number 67 cross the entire field. She goes right into traffic. McGuire there defensively. Does a nice job getting in front. Good deep. Oh. All right, up in the headspace, they say. Andover retains possession. All right, Andover just trying to force it up that far side. They lose possession. Nicely done. Good defense. Waited until the girl made a mistake. They didn't get too much stick action. Vickerman brings it in. Vickerman's got 3 on her. Still got 2 on her. Oh boy, errant pass. Hold it in. There we go. Najelski does so. Range. Bounces off her stick, but she's able to pick it up before Andover collects. All right. Crimson getting ready to settle in. They really just pack it in right to that 12-meter mark. The Andover Huskies do defensively. All right, Morgan Range looking for someone. Lots of cutting, moving. All right, here comes the second girl. All right, there's someone open. We just got to figure out who that someone is. All right, Morgan Range retains, just patiently waits for someone to present themselves. If we go out top, they double. If we go down low, they don't. No, big cut through the middle. High pass, knocked away. Great cut, good shot, low from McGuire. Goalie got another good stick down on it. She's made some nice saves for Andover, keeping them in the game right now. Vickerman's going to test the defense, makes a great pass over to Najelski. Najelski shoots, goalie wouldn't see it. 3-1 Crimson. 4-1 Crimson, I'm sorry. 4-1. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Good ball movement there. Goalie didn't even see it coming when Najelski buried it. Call this the bunny hop celebration, better than the other one where we fell to the ground. Still hopping around. Heck of a celebration on Najelski there.
Number 23, Taylor Vickerman.
All right, Maple Grove Lions, you can see they're sponsoring tonight's event. So thank you to them. All right, new midi group out there. Wheeler with the draw here, 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wheeler puts it right up in the air and collects it all by herself nicely. That's Wheeler's. I think she's gotten nothing. Well, she might have one that she didn't win, but she's her percentage is quite high. She's won a heck of a lot more than she's not won here tonight. 4-1 as we head into the last 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. Crimson lead. Crimson can run down the clock and get one more shot here in the last minute or so and take care of business. All right, too many for Andover. Yep, too many in the zone for Andover. That should lead to a penalty shot. I don't know, just a free start from the, I don't know. Well, do the math. 21-meter line, we'll call it, because, no, 16-meter line. That was a 21-yard line. It's at the 5, so 16 meters out. The boys must use that line more than the girls. Good test of the defense by Najelski, but a wise choice just to back it out. Settle it down, gets it over to Ewalt. Soft ditch now. All right, anytime we want it, we can go behind the goal line, and Andover will leave us alone. Soft ditch just poking around, waiting for something to happen. Couple of cuts back and forth. Quinn Martin. Cut right up front. Ball was high. Not collected. There we go. Nicely done. Najelski. To Najelski. All right, we got them both out there together. They're going to mess with me. Both Najelskis on the field at the same time. right out to right out to the front. Wheeler takes a shot. Goalie made another good save. The Andover goalie certainly keep him in this game. Seeing a lot of shots. 4-1 Crimson here with 42 seconds to go. She's out of the net. We can attack her if we choose, but right now we're playing D and not letting the outlet pass happen. She keeps creeping up. Someone will go eventually. All right, pass up to the middle. 41 able to collect it. Low pass, caught nicely. Sophie on defense as they cross midfield. All right, 22 slows down. And she's now into the offensive zone. Dancing right at the line. All right, 16 seconds to go. Andover's going to look for one here in the last little bit. Down to 10 seconds if they see the clock. Hopefully they don't, or our defense stands firm here for the last 10. 5, 4, 3. Darn it. Right at the horn. Andover gets one to end the half. Makes it 4-2 as we head to halftime. JV action. We'll take anywhere between a 5 and 10 minute break. Always depends what they decide. It might be shorter since we got a little bit of a late start here tonight. And we'll come back with third quarter action here shortly. Right as predicted, short halftime. We got a late start, and we got to keep on schedule here for senior night. So, just a quick 3-minute break. Not the normal 5 to 10 that we usually do, but right back at it. It's not too hot. So we will get the third quarter underway here. Lucy Wheeler taking the draw. All right, right over to Ewalt. Ewalt looks ahead nicely and quickly to Nijelski, just out of her reach over to Dorn, though. Dorn brings it in. Slows it down, looks for a nice opening right in the middle to Maiden. I'm one off tonight. 5-2 Crimson. Great start to the third quarter there. Maiden buries it. Gets us our 5th one of the night. Gives us a 3-goal cushion with 9.5 to go in the third.
I just call that. Scoring for the Crimson, number 68, Hannah Maiden.
All right, great start of the quarter there for the Crimson. Hannah buries it, makes it 5-2. Just now 1 minute in as the clock continues to run, as always, in JV action. Lucy with yet another win. Right up to Nijelski. Crimson back on the attack instantly. Levia Johnson cuts through the middle. Lauren Black on the other side. All right, she cycles out. Opening there. Shot goes wide. Levia Johnson's going to retain possession for the Crimson. You don't have to be afraid to shoot because Andover doesn't send anyone below the goal line, so any kind of shots that miss the target, we're probably going to be closest to here. All right, Ewalt on top now. She'll trade places with Black. Nope, she tries to move the defense. Maiden sees a gap. She shoots right in. Her shot, good save by the goalie for Andover. We said that a lot tonight. She's doing a nice job in net for the Huskies. Giving up 5, but she's made at least that many saves on some good shots. All right, Andover changing on the fly here. Not going to trick Hannah Maiden as the girl comes into the play. Hannah was waiting for her on the sideline. Oh, picked off by Ewalt. Ewalt all alone. Good defense. Ewalt picks it off on the clear attempt, and goalie got back barely into position, but she buried it before everyone else got there. 6-2. All right, Lucy, a rare non-face-off win. Andover, though, is going to try to turn it over for us. There's a scrum at the 35. Andover is able to collect it, though. All right, Andover brings it into the offensive zone. Platt there to slow her down and push her all the way out, well below the goal line and way away from the net. All right, errant pass. We can go get that one. Maiden will. She's got it. Oh. Andover takes it away nicely. Good defensive play there. Stein now playing some solid defense, pushing the Andover girl outside the 12-meter mark. Hands it off to Lauren Platt. Platt stays right on her. Oh, boy. All right, Stein saw it just in time and got around the crease to help out Sophia. Big surprise, the wind whipping at Crimson Stadium here tonight. Uh-oh. I thought Andover had a crease there, but Wheeler, some good defense, shut it down. Andover testing the defense. Very different offensive and defensive styles here. Andover really packs it in. We have to cut. We play some man-to-man, and Andover just looks for the one-on-one opportunities for the most part. Here they come again. All right, they're going to give 75 a crack to see if she can find a spot in the defense. Got a little poke there by Avery Brown. They did get her for a check, apparently. All right, free start there. Oh boy, got it right into the heart of the defense, but they couldn't handle the pass. Stein now in a battle. Ewald's gonna just scoop it up and go. No one's gonna catch her. She's flying. Don't slow down. All right, she starts to slow down. There comes the traffic defensively. All right, Ewell nicely over to Najelski. Najelski outside the zone. Najelski was in the zone and came back out. There we go. Now she's in. And the 3 Andover girls got to leave her alone. And their pack line defense is all set. Lauren Black behind the net now. She'll go over to Johnson. Johnson out to Wheeler. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wheeler tested it, went out to Ewald, now over to Dorn. Dorn going to test the defense with a spin move. She drives inside. Another charge. I had 2 of those calls tonight. I don't know if I have seen more than 1 in a game. Certainly not 2 in a game this season. And both times, I don't know if you can really say the girl was set, but either way, our aggressive play. Good pickoff by Hamaiden. Well, almost a pickoff. Ball's down. Still loose. Good play. Who is that? Someone kept it in the offensive zone and keep it away from the defenders from Andover. All right, Ewald over to Wheeler. If you're tuning in before U12 Maple Grove girls lacrosse practice has been canceled, so you can stay home or you can come out and watch the varsity play here at 6:30. End of the JV game. If you're on the way, might as well swing on over. Lucy Wheeler out top. She gets thumped pretty good. Twice, no call. Dorn drives right in the middle, then packs it out to Hamaiden. 3 minutes to go. Over to Ewald now. Ewald, she sees a crease. Drives in. Certainly should be one, and it is. We'll get a shot from the 12-meter mark right out top for Winnie. Well, if you like wind, come out to the Crimson game. If you don't like the wind, stay home. All right, Ewald, quick start. 7-2 Crimson. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. New middies coming out.
Scoring for the Crimson, number 61, Winnie Ewald.
Winnie with a quick start before the Andover defenders can get there, and she just rips it over the goalie's shoulder. Makes it 7-2. Here's a good view right from behind. You'll see where this thing goes past the goalie. No, we won't. Back to live action. Vickerman right to range, who picks it up quickly and goes right into the zone. She'll get there. There she is. Right over to Vickerman. Low pass. Tough one to handle there. Ball's loose. Dorn picks it up. All right, like I said, if it's pass went wide, couldn't be handled, and the goalie was able to collect it. All right, we can attack the goalie if we'd like here. She's out of the crease. Way out of the crease now. All right, she clears it to the outside 20-yard line. Ball's down. Vickerman in a battle. She's able to pick it up. Vickerman's going to have a little run at it. And over the sea of Huskies, the whole pack of Huskies converge there, and goalie is able to pick it up on a loose ball. Huskies must run in a pack, just like Wolves. We'll go with it. All right, Andover going up the far side with some speed now. Good defense. Good defense to push it below the goal line. Nicely done. Great job by Kalsher not to give up the angle there. And Andover now working it east to west below the goal line. True to their style, more of a one-on-one attack game. That one goes off the crossbar hard. It's going to come out here to Avery Brown. She's able to pick it up. Avery Brown, dangerous pass back to the middle. Now a long reach pass. Right idea there. Gets it out of chaos up to McGuire. McGuire up to Vickerman. Vickerman's going to cross the 30 just in time. Nope. That girl's way across the line defensively. She retreats. Probably was okay since they were in transition. Vickerman takes a quick shot. Goalie got her out there. Kind of flipped it over her shoulder. Smart play by Vickerman. Only 5 seconds left in the quarter on that one. That'll do it for the third. All right, Crimson lead 7-2 after 3 quarters.